The city of Dallas says everyone has been accounted for after a deadly apartment explosion in Oak Cliff. Hello, everybody. I'm Heather Hayes.
And I'm Casey Stiegel. The death toll stands at 3. 2 adults and 1 child were killed when the building near Adamson High School exploded yesterday afternoon. Right now, investigators believe a construction crew working outside the building may have damaged a natural gas pipeline. We now know one of the people killed is Sylvia Collins, a longtime activist known for her work in the community and with the Dallas County Democratic Party. Tonight, her friends held a vigil in her memory, and Fox 4's Amelia Jones was at that vigil and joins us live with more. Good evening, Amelia.
Heather, Casey, dozens of people came out to the vigil outside Adamson High School. Several people shared stories and remarks about Sylvia Collins. She lived at the Clyde Apartments, and unfortunately, she did not make it out after the explosion. While the community of Oak Cliff is hurting, they are trying to find a way forward together. Friday night, candles joined flashing lights in Oak Cliff. Dozens of people came out to honor the lives lost and others injured in an explosion at an apartment complex on 9th Street.
Yesterday, our collective hearts were broken here in Oak Cliff.
Thursday, just before 1 p.m., Dallas Fire Rescue got a call for a natural gas leak. Right as firefighters were about to start evacuations, the Clyde apartment building exploded. Then multiple fires started.
A lot of heroics were performed by Dallas Fire Rescue that the end result would be lives saved. Many people were in the complex, also the adjacent complex.
The dark plume of smoke could be seen for miles. 3 people are confirmed dead, 2 women and a child. 5 others were injured, 1 critically. Friday afternoon, Dallas Fire Rescue Chief Justin Ball said the search efforts are suspended as everyone is now accounted for.
We've had search dogs and cadaver dogs out there searching, and we've suspended the search at this time. We've had nobody show up saying our family members missing.
While the identity of the victims have not been formally released, Fox 4 has confirmed one of the people who died was Sylvia Collins, a precinct chair for the Dallas County Democratic Party.
It's a big loss in our community. She's irreplaceable. Nobody could ever replace.
Local, city, and state leaders showed up at the vigil to remember her.
I hope that all of you will take all of the beautiful memories that we've made with Sylvia and remember what she fought for and what she cared for, what she was passionate about. And I hope that we will carry her with us whenever we continue the fight into November and beyond.
The City of Dallas Office of Emergency Management is working on finding permanent housing for the people who lived in the 19 occupied units. 10 families are at a hotel.
So we want to quickly get folks placed into permanent, stable housing, preferably by this weekend.
The official cause of the explosion is still under investigation. Atmos Energy confirmed it did receive notice that a construction company unrelated to Atmos damaged a natural gas pipeline. One of the residents injured in the blast filed a lawsuit suing the energy company. The lawsuit says the man was sleeping when the blast happened. He suffered severe burns, smoke inhalation, and other injuries. Atmos did not directly address the lawsuit when we asked. The National Transportation Safety Board is leading the investigation, along with help from Atmos, ATF, and Dallas Fire Rescue. We know one of the victims has been discharged from the hospital and another is likely to be discharged very soon. The Office of Emergency Management said the community's generous support has met the immediate needs for those impacted. As of right now, they are not taking any more material donation items. Instead, they're encouraging people to make monetary donations to organizations like Mission Oak Cliff and the Red Cross.